Hey guys, I'm back with the market update part 2 with specialty sets. Let's get started. So Prismatic hasn't had that many dramatic price changes except for the PCTB, which is up about $11. It did go up to 350 like a few days ago. So it's a $5 increase from that, but compared to yesterday, it's up about $12, so pretty good. This is pretty much the pre-release pricing. Um, Back when Prismatic was on the rise and there was no sign of a slowdown. It was about 350 or 400 on TCG Player. And I mentioned before how the ETBs seem to be one of the first items kind of coming back to those previous all-time highs. Everything else is probably a little slower. Like I think Prismatic passed around $16. Um, yeah, ETBs normally ETBs were around um, under $50. For packs, so let me make sure I'm being a little accurate with that. Yeah, it was 16 and 17 at some point, um, around this period at least from like January 10th. So just trying to make sure I'm not just spouting out random numbers. Um, but the band still seems pretty good, so that's what I'm looking at. So I mentioned how ETB demand was going down a little bit. It was still quite a lot per day. I went from like 125 to like 100 to like 70 something. And I was picking back up. It was like 118 the other day. It's at 87 today, so it's kind of like increasing. So that's usually a good sign. And then the packs are also increasing demand. You see like this. I could draw like a straight line upward diagonally like that. 490 packs bought yesterday, 450 bought the day before. It can be kind of volatile depending on when ripper shippers want to buy packs, but yeah, that is there's only 2,000 packs listed. Of course, people can always list more packs, but that's 1/5 of the market. 1/5 of if it was 2,500 before, it'd be 1/5. If it's like 1/4 of the current market, so it's a lot of packs. Um, I'm also noticing how I think the minimum listed prices are kind of going down. I was seeing like 1250 and like 1290 before. I've been seeing 1290 for the past few days. When I scroll down for the packs, when I skip all this Dragon Discovery stuff, there's like this 1293 at 57 packs, 20 packs at 1295, and then you get to like $13 a pack. And when I look at the sales, it seems like people are actually paying the $13 packs, so maybe they don't trust those image listings or they're skipping them. But a lot of people are paying the $13. I see a lot of 12.99s. Um, Actually, let's look at see if there's any like huge packs being bought. Yeah, people bought the cheaper packs at 12.90. Um, just want to see if there's anything like really huge sales. Yeah, there's 50 over here at 12.50 yesterday. So yeah, people are buying out the cheaper packs. Um, but yeah, a lot of them are paying the $13 price, which is really good because even if the other items don't go up as much, like packs all come from the other items. Um, the tin displays and surprise boxes, I've noticed that they kind of been going down in demand. Surprise boxes, like there's 13, there's 20 out of this. It's still like 1/9 to like it used to be like 1/5 to like 1/8, but now it's like the total amount of quantity compared to how much is selling is a lot lower. Even the absolute number of sales like it used to be like close to like 100 or 75 and it went down to 50 or 30. That's going a lot lower. Tin displays, yeah, the like 7-11 compared to the total amount 280, like it's not like a huge ratio. So those are kind of slowing down. And I still feel like the tin displays are kind of undervalued. But yeah, I think that there's not a lot of excitement around them. And booster bundles are about to come out, and I actually see a lot of demand for booster bundles, which it's kind of dumb because they're kind of too expensive price per pack wise. But yeah, I don't like you could easily get things for like $13 a pack, from buying it for other items. Um, So I don't really know why people are buying so many booster bundles, except like for long term investing, sure, they're a better buy than like 3 pack blisters. But other than that, it's like it doesn't make any sense. You're literally spending more money. Um, but yeah, the booster bundle demand, like you see like 79 bought here and like 57 bought here. Like it just goes up recently. Um, But yeah, I will note you're probably gonna see major sales for these pretty major drops of these lately. Pretty soon. That's been happening between before every Prismatic release. So yeah, just watch out for that. If you're the type of person who wants like has a Discord or whatever, or likes to get on drops, like they're probably gonna drop at like Walmart, Best Buy, whatever, pretty early, even in store, depending on what your investing style is. Yeah, this is a PCTB. It went up. Decent amount sold for a PCTB. It's pretty expensive. So 7 sold. Um, I closed Umbreon Tin, but the Sylveon Tin's been selling pretty well, like 17 out of 48. It's quite a lot. There's a lot of Easter sales from Walmart for tins. And yeah, even with that, like you're still seeing quite some demand for these Sylveon tins. Let's string together. Is there anything else with Prismatic? Um, yeah, 2-pack blisters are selling pretty evenly. The binders are going down demand a little bit, even though they're the same price. Yeah, even if I say certain demand numbers have increased, the prices are still pretty much the same. But I do see it was at about 30 a day. Um, Now it went to 20, it's like 15 to like 10. So binder demand's been decreasing lately. I don't think there's just been as much excitement. The 151 binder also slowed down, so maybe that's also why. Um, when I look at joining together, uh, the booster box, like the normal products have gone are about the same. The mans prices, they're all about the same. Booster boxes, this is ETBs. ETBs are still, they have their upward sort of trend. Um, and then booster bundles are pretty even. Join together ETBs though, I mentioned this before how the prices seem to be a little higher. Yeah, I have a hard time seeing like any sales below like 170 when I add up shipping and the total price. So like this is like 190, this is about 170, this is 170, 200, this is about 173. Dividing this out, it's about 175. Honestly, a case should be worth more because these are really rare because Pokemon Center limits you to 2 now. This is the cheaper one at like 150. This is 200. This is 170, 168. It's about 170, 150, 170, or that's yeah, it's 170. So you just see like it's harder. I'm seeing like the price kind of going about. Oh, that's a 160. But generally, I'm seeing like a minimum is like 170. Speaking of trade together, I'm gonna mention today's sponsors. So I do like to give you guys some valuable information that the sponsor has given us. So another thing that Sleeve Discord or having a Pokemon Discord is good for is for like consolidating information for like Twitter. Um, so there's this news over here how there will be the Snorlax promo card available on March 28th, and if it's similar to a lot of promo cards, they'll probably have it so if you have a minimum purchase online like Pokemon Center or Best Buy or whatever, you'll get this card. And if you go in store to like Best Buy or whatever, you also get the card. So they usually run pretty fast, especially with Pokemon. Selling out so quick, but yeah, it's they're usually worth at least a few dollars, and some people try to get a ton of these. Um, but yeah, that's the information for here. But yeah, this particular channel in the Discord just consolidates Twitter stuff. But otherwise, it works like a normal Discord. It gives you like general information, stock updates, depending on what you want. This is their main website. So like, if you're interested, join it. It's free. I have the links in the description. Thanks Sleep Discord for sponsoring the video. Um, I'm gonna go to 151. So 151, the main difference was really the Alexander box went up $1, but otherwise the price is about the same. That does not mean that the demand is the same. So booster bundles continue to go like or skyrocket like 160 or 140, 160. Like you just see there's in the last couple of days like demand has been creeping up ever since the 25th. It went like a little higher from like 100 to 110 to like 120 to 130, and now it's like 140 to 160. It makes sense because, as I said before, the price per pack is really, really cheap. Um, at 11.33, but it just kind of shows how desperate people are for 151 packs. Ultra Premium Collection is about the same. Packs are selling okay, but yeah, as I said before, they're more expensive than the booster bundles. Packs are going for like, depending on how you look at it, it's like at 12.25, which is like $1 more on the low end. People are actually paying the $13 price. I see these 12.98s over here, so that's pretty interesting to me. Um, but yeah, over here there's like minimum thing of 12.25 for 35 packs, and you get to 12.45 for some packs, and you get to 12.80. But yeah, people are. I think they're skipping these picture items, these picture listings, and they're going for these. But yeah, it's still quite expensive. Um, but it's interesting how they're paying that because you're literally saving like close to $2 a pack, and that's not an interesting. That's not insignificant at all. Um, so yeah, 151 still doing quite strong. The binders, they had a little bit of demand the last couple of days. Like there was a lot of like empty periods, but they're still pretty much the same price. They went down, I think, like a little bit, like $1 or so. Um, that's mostly it for 151. Oh, Prismatic. One other thing was like I didn't show them, but I keep talking about how the 3 pack blisters or the 3 pack items, like the poster collection and 3 pack things, they have to go up. So demand was going down from them, but they are picking up a little bit. Um, so that's like a pretty good sign. It's not that much, but like it's like 0 sales to like 5 to 15 sales in the last couple of days. So it's good. It'll maintain the pricing, but yeah, right now the Leafeon Tactor was one at I guess it's a decrease. There's one that gives you. There's some that gives you price at 12.67 a pack, but in general, yeah, prismatic packs are at like $13. People are paying those prices. Um, yeah, and then Crown Zenith. Um, Crown Zenith is also pretty much the same. So honestly, most of these specialty sets have been pretty much the same, but they just show like strong data otherwise. Um, the Crown Zenith packs have kind of gone down, but that's still like going down means like going from there's like 1,000 packs bought the other. Wait, this is 3 months. Um, yeah, like the general trend has been like about 50 packs a day recently, sometimes 70. So, and wow, that's like a lot of packs, like 14,000. So yeah, I know a lot of people have seen this guy. But yeah, the pack prices haven't really gone down. It's still at 785. Crown Zenith, everyone still thinks it's doing really strong. As I said before, everyone loves it. Investor, dripper shippers, collectors, they all love Crown Zenith. So it just makes perfect sense to buy it. And people know it's not going to be around forever. Um, yeah, seeing Sky is like the same exact price. And I noticed like I'm seeing more people list it like without the boxes here. But honestly, if you're listing without the box, you're just paying a little extra for the promos. Because if you look price per pack wise, it's like depending on how you look at it, it's like 35 cents more per pack, and that could be so 35 times 10 is like 350. Uh, let's say that's like $5. You're paying $5 for the promos, which might not be worth it. I get the feeling some people don't really fully realize that. Um, I don't really know how much promos are going for right now though. Booster bundles, demand's been kind of mellowed out about 5 a day, and the ETBs I think they went up like slightly, like $1 or so. Um, demand's been kind of steady there too. But yeah, everything's kind of the same, or there's some signs of like really good growth, especially for Prismatic and 151. And then also joining together PCTBs. All right, that's it for today's video. Thanks, guys. Bye.